Hey guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan career mode. This is an episode where hopefully we can finally start to use Belotti the way he's supposed to be used, because a lot of you, well, not a lot of you, a few of you have started to complain about how I'm using Belotti and how I'm giving Promise chances. Now, if Promise is going to score 9 times out of 10, why would I not pass him the ball? It's not like we're going to win the league just like that. We're currently trailing behind massively and we need to pick up points. So I'm going to do what I think is best for the team. And if that means not giving people chances, then that's fair enough. However, Belotti will still get his chance in today's episode. I'm starting him pretty much every game. So to those of you that are thinking that I may not give him a proper chance, don't worry, he'll keep playing until I find out how to use it. But anyways, thank you for the support on the previous episode. It was good to see that you guys are still enjoying it. As per usual, Season 2 is still quite early on in the season, and to see you guys support the videos is absolutely fantastic. We've got 3 games in today's episode: Genoa, Atalanta and Leverkusen. Quite congested in 1 week, so we'll have to manage our squads very, very carefully. Now, there's one thing we learned from that last episode, and that is Andrea Bertolacci has taken his chance. He's been given a chance and he's taken it. So he's going to play again today. This is a team, as you can see, our usual back four: Donza, Bonaventura and Bertolacci. I really like that midfield. Memphis in the number 10 role with Promise and Belotti up front. I know Belotti is going to deliver at some point. He's going to start every game until he does so, and you can see his form is actually good. He assists goals, and now it's time to score goals. Let's get into the game and pick up 3 points because we need them in this title race. I think we finally figured out how to set up our defence and how to set up our midfield. The main focus point today is to score goals with everyone up front. He's through here. Miguel Veloso lays it off. The shot driven wide by Genoa. And that could have been easily 1-0 there. Powerful effort. Andrea Bertolacci looking for Andrea Belotti. Belotti in towards Promes. Promes past this man. Quincy saved. Bertolacci 1-0 Milan. His 3rd goal in 2 games. Andrea Bertolacci once again opens the score. And what a revelation he has been since he's been back into the side. He started off the move as well, all the way through the other end. And he heads it home. Quincy, hold up the play a little bit and find Calabria now. Perfect timing. Davide Calabria cuts inside nicely. He's got Bonaventura. Bonaventura looking for the pass. Who gives him the option? It's Andrea Bertolacci now into Memphis. Memphis Depay can hit them from range. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Memphis Depay to give Milan the 2-0 lead. He's doubled the lead with a fantastic long shot. The Dutch winger playing as an attacking midfielder has shown his talent right there in that one moment. Memphis Depay with an absolute screamer. There's no other word for it. Lovely hit on the right foot. Genoa are in trouble. Milan 2, Genoa 0. Memphis in towards Bonaventura, cut out by Laxalt, in towards Renzetti. Calabria with a brilliant challenge, and once again Milan not letting up many chances in this game, as there is a chance for a counter-attack. The legs are going a little bit, we're sloppy with the passing. Final chance of the game, De Vrij wins the header, Bertolacci cleans up the mess, and that should be the final whistle, although there's one more chance. No, there's not. Milan win convincingly away from home against Genoa, 2-0 after a Depay wondergoal and an early header from Bertolacci to set the two teams apart. Very happy with the performance, like I said. And that is a huge win for the Rossoneri, putting us in the top 4 now. We're back on track. Atalanta is up next, and they are 4 points ahead of us. It's a must-win game at the San Siro. I'm going to make damn sure that we pick up all 3 points, because if we lose this one, we're once again in big trouble. And even though this is a huge game, I am unfortunately going to have to rotate the entire team. We have a Champions League game coming up in 3 days' time, and my first team is completely knackered after that game against Genoa. So this is the team I'm rocking out there. Still a few solid names in there, a few recognisable faces. Branco in the heart of the midfield with Locatelli and Mauri. Suso playing as the number 10. Chance for redemption for Suso after his horrid performances last time round. Niang and Lapadula up front. A back 4 remains, it's completely changed as well, but Rugani, Abate, Vangioni. I have confidence in these boys. I reckon we can get the job done. Let's go. Milan are back on track after a 5-0 thrashing in the league. They've continued their good form with a 2-0 win away from home against Genoa. Second place, Atalanta awaits them at the San Siro for a huge clash. God damn, 4 goals conceded so far this season. What a defensive display from Atalanta. We're second best, but breaking this team down will not be easy. Straight away, Suso doing good work, trying to catch them off guard. Jose Mauri now looking for the back pass into Lapadula. Lapadula can't force the shot in towards Locatelli. Back into Lapadula. Lapadula into Suso. Suso holding onto the ball, looking for Niang. Niang from standstill. Good effort. Just wide. Or over, sorry. Branco. Throw in into Lapadula. Lapadula looking back for Branco. Lovely ball. Branco into Suso. Suso! 1-0 Milan. Within 10 minutes, AC Milan have broken through the very, very strong Atalanta defence. And they've put a goal past the best defence in the Serie A. 10 minutes into the game, I couldn't have wished for a better start. Lovely work by Branco to get the back heel from Lapadula. Suso opens up his body and places that in the far corner with his left. It's Milan 1, Atalanta 0. The first time Atalanta have been put into this situation, going 1-0 down early on. How can they cope with that? Going short into Suso. Suso inside to Lapadula. Lapadula trying to get past his man. He has done. Lapadula sets up Abate and it's 2-0. AC Milan have doubled their lead within 17 minutes. What the hell is going on? What an upset here at the San Siro. We have finally found our form. Ignazio Abate, captain for the day, doubles the lead. Try and get the block in, boys. Don't let him shoot. Well done, Abate. Oh, he's giving it up, though. But there is Mauri, or Branco, sorry. And now Mauri putting on the pressure to try and get rid of this danger right here from Atalanta. The shot comes in, but it's wide. We're heading into half-time, most likely, with a 2-0 lead. Unless Alessandro or Niang has something to say about it. Yes, he has. It's 3-0. Milan have completely dismantled Atalanta within 45 minutes. And they're 1 goal away from putting as many past them as any other Serie A team combined so far this season. What a performance by AC Milan. And Bayern Niang gets on the score sheet as well. I mean, it's not a 3-0 game at all. But to see us playing this clinically is fantastic. I said at the start of the episode, the only thing that we're missing is goals. And right now we're putting everything past anyone, which is fantastic. Branco. Lovely ball. Can he win the knockdown? Yes, he can. Is there a bit of a mix-up? There is, and they're getting rid of it. Milan are going to recycle possession, as they do, and stay in control of this. Gianluca Lapadula. Oh my days. Off the bar. Niang wins the knockdown. Lapadula can't get there, but that could have been 4-0. Suso. Whipping one in. There is Rugani. He rises. And he wins the header, but it's just over. Manuel Locatelli's in the middle right there. It's gone to Suso instead. Sportiello safe hands. And that is the final whistle. AC Milan have ended Atalanta's fairy tale at the San Siro tonight. A 3-0 thrashing. Well, it's not thrashing, but 3-0 at half-time really set the tone for this game. And Milan have never lost control over this one. 1 shot on target noted for Atalanta. Obviously not enough to stop this spectacular Milan side, who are now back in the title race and back in form. Final game of today's episode is a European match, of course, Champions League. And as you can see, if we beat Leverkusen at the San Siro today, we are pretty much set for the next round of the Champions League, which is stunning. It's fantastic. It's our first year back, and hopefully we can do that. But first, we have to beat that Leverkusen side. They and Chelsea are still in contention for top 2, so it will be interesting. But I'm confident after those 2 games where we've completely battered our opposition. 2-0, 3-0 may not sound like a battering, but we did dominate both games. And then that 5-0 against Verona, and then 3-0 against Moscow. We haven't conceded since that Torino loss, so we're looking good, and we're looking set for a good few weeks. Hopefully we can survive this congested calendar. This is the final task of these tough 2 weeks, and after that we'll go back to a regular schedule, and hopefully we'll do absolutely fine after that. Let's take a look at the team for the game against Bayer Leverkusen, Champions League home game. We're going back to our strongest possible team. Belotti promised the pie, the front 3, Bertolacci, Donza and Bonaventura in a spectacular midfield. The Silio, Romagnoli, De Vrij and Calabria retake their place in the starting 11 after they have been rested. There was a debate to put Abate in there. Abate was by far the best player on the pitch in the last game, but he's tired as well, so I'm going to give him a rest. We're at the San Siro. Let's pick up 3 points and secure our potential place in the next round of the Champions League. Have we seen the first signs of the mighty Milan that has risen again after some years of silence? Is this the team that could revitalise Milan's Champions League dreams and hopes? Hopefully it is. We're unbeaten so far, let's keep it that way. Where once we had Dida, now we have Donnarumma. Where once we had Nesta and Maldini, we now have Rugani and Romagnoli. I will not underestimate this Leverkusen side. I remember how tough it was to play against them. The only team to take points of us so far in this group. We beat Chelsea, we beat Moscow. But this Leverkusen side is tough to break down, I'll tell you. These two look confident. Belotti, I believe in you, my son. Nice, good pass inside. We've got runners. Bonaventura creating space through to Quincy Promes. I should have taken a touch. We're keeping it inbounds as well. There's still a chance, and it's saved by Leno again. Another chance. It's Andrea Bertolacci trying to get the shot off, but it's been blocked well by Dragovic. Oh, the pie. Great pressure. Oh, Promes was blocked off. Come on, man. Karim Bellarabi whips one in towards Dragovic. The header is won, but not cleared out properly. Lars Bender is going to have the shot, and it's wide. We need to be careful with those. Promes into Memphis. Memphis trying to break forward against Omer Toprak. Obviously not a slow defender, Toprak. We've got Calabria now in a position to potentially create something. It's a poor ball. The pie wins the flick on. Belotti! Milan have scored! And it's Andrea Belotti with a stunning strike to give the Rossoneri the lead at the San Siro. The public is going absolutely mental at that one. Andrea Belotti, I take a bow, son. That is incredible. Look at that. From a standstill position, he just knows where he wants to place that ball, and it's found its way past Bernd Leno, who has absolutely no chance in goal. It's Milan 1, Leverkusen 0. Promes into Andrea Belotti. Belotti against Dragovic, has to go out wide to Memphis. Memphis into Andrea Bertolacci. Bertolacci, confident on the ball, does well to find Memphis. Memphis into Donza. Donza into Quincy Promes. Quincy Promes turns his man. Quincy Promes for 2-0. It's 2-0 Milan. Quincy Promes has doubled the Rossoneri's lead, and it looks good for AC Milan. It looks very, very good right now. Lovely play by Milan. Patient build-up. Everyone involved, and the man to pull the trigger has done so flawlessly. Quincy Promes with yet another goal to put Milan 2 goals ahead. 4 goals in this Champions League campaign so far. He's up there with the likes of Ronaldo and Messi. Donza into Bonaventura. Bonaventura turning, losing his ball against, I think it was Kevin Campbell. Bellarabi through to Mehmedi. Mehmedi against Donnarumma, and he's quick off his line. Brilliant goalkeeping. 10 minutes to go. Milan are probably seeing this game out. We've got Andrea Bertolacci running forward now, and he's got someone chasing him. Di Santo. Blocked off. Memphis. Back into Donza. Donza into Memphis. Memphis into Calabria just about. Bonaventura now. Back into Calabria. Lovely play by Milan. Into Belotti for a third, and he scored. It's 3-0. AC Milan have made a statement. This is potentially Milan at its best again. Champions League dreams are here to be taken, and Milan have done that today. 3-0 against Leverkusen. Andrea Belotti with his second. De Cilio, great work. Could be 4-0 here if they're not careful. Leverkusen. We've got Promes out wide. Quincy Promes from range. Blocked. Donza wins the flick down. Milan, relentless. Even at 3-0, we're still trying to go forward. And that is the final whistle. The referee makes an end to a very, very beautiful night at the San Siro. A Champions League night like we haven't seen many recently. We have done it. This is a statement, and I think we're pretty much set for the next round now. Congratulations to Andrea Belotti. Once again, we were very clinical, and with his 2 goals, he did help us a lot in this game against a very, very respectable Leverkusen side. Before we end today's episode, there's still a scouting update coming up. 3 scouting updates. If there's anyone interesting, I'll show you the player in depth. Other than that, I'm not going to waste too much time. Alright then, Argentina was a complete failure and a waste of time. However, Brazil brought us back 2 decent players. Diogo Neves is going to get signed up, and another Pereira, another Renato Pereira as well, I think. So 2 Brazilian brothers that share the same name. And Italy has brought us back 3 talents. Michele Casadei, 77 to 94, very good. And the Romano brothers, Francesco and Stefano, both over 90 potential, so they're going to get signed up straight away as well. And let's take a look at the youth squad actually, because it's now full. 2 Renato Pereiras, what are the chances of that? Going to let you look at the players as I'm about to sign off. If you enjoyed today's episode, then please leave a like down below. The support recently has been amazing, and if we could keep that up, that would be absolutely awesome. Milan are back in the Champions League, and I can't wait to see what the next round has got in store for us if we make it. I hope you enjoyed, and I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.